but it's worth it being here this late. I think first I got to say to our crowd, to our student body, to the energy that was in the building tonight, I can't emphasize how grateful and how appreciative we as a basketball program, and the players talked about it, the staff talked about it. I felt their presence the minute the ball went up, especially when we made a run, when the game started to change. I thought they willed us to 4 or 5 different baskets. I thought their energy was phenomenal. I can't say that enough. You know, we've always said this place is a tough place, and the reason why it is because of the fan base, in particular those students. So, you know, looking forward to seeing them Saturday. But, you know, when you look at this game here, you know, we knew we're playing against a very, very athletic team, a great rebounding team. You know, they turned people over at an alarming rate. And, you know, this just was a game where you couldn't be in romper room today. You know, you had to grow up quick. And I like the fact that we've been battle tested, you know, and we were really battle tested playing the Virginias of the world, playing the Wisconsins of the world, playing the Northwesterns, even playing the Fairfields and St. Peter's. I just think those teams have really improved over the years. And I thought we got contributions from everybody. The energy Mania brought. And, you know, Ed Croswell, to me, was the player of the game. He was the player of the game. He gave us all the energy in the first half and then gave us mad energy in the second half. And that's why I always tell players, you tell players who don't get the rotational minutes that they want, you just never know when your number's called, and always be prepared. So I'm really proud of how Ed was prepared today. We didn't shoot the ball great in the first half. We really didn't, you know, but we got to the free throw line. We were able to make our free throws, especially late making free throws, and play a team like that has all that athleticism and you know, depth. You know, it's a credit to our strength and conditioning, because I thought we withstood a lot of their physicality. So it's a good team win. I'm excited about it, real excited for the Big East, you know, in this challenge. I think we were the first game, if I'm not mistaken, right, John? So, you know, credit our players and, you know, Coach Thomas and the rest of the staff with the scout. I just was fortunate enough to call a couple of timeouts and, you know, be part of this great win. Really good team win. Sorry to be long-winded, but thank my fans again, please. So all you guys that are showing this on TV, give those fans a shout out, because they were major for us today.
And you're in trouble in the first half there. Obviously, Ed came in, giving you a big spark. It also changed the defense. Did you just see, you just needed something to change that kind of flow around?
Yeah, they were in a great rhythm. And, you know, their first 4 to 7 points was like on, you know, bobble went in, and then they got a little comfortable. They turned us over, got some layups. Got some offensive rebounds, but to the credit of the players, we didn't lose our composure. And, you know, we changed the rhythm of the game by going a little bit zone, and, you know, we were able to, you know, rebound out of it and transition out of it.
Have you been happy with the zone in practice? Because we haven't seen that much.
Really haven't played a lot in practice, to be honest with you. You know, I'll give all the credit to the staff. They said, hey, they think it'll be a good adjustment. Why don't we go to it? You know, it's something that we've had. When you got older players that can adjust on the fly, that's what a veteran team could do. We work on it a little bit. We worked on it the last couple of days for sure, but we haven't played much of it in practice.
Ed, confidence-wise for you, how important is it for you to get a couple offensive rebounds early, a couple putbacks, and it just looked like that really carried you the rest of the game?
I just wanted to come out and have a ton of energy, because other team was like getting on us and stuff like that, and I just wanted to come out, have a lot of energy, and just go after the ball. I just wanted it more, and when you want it more, sometimes it just comes to you.
When you are at the top of the key by yourself, and all of a sudden you drive to the right, do you feel like the seats just parted for you? It's just kind of be that.
Yeah. Like when you play basketball, you envision yourself doing stuff like that all the time. But when he like overhedged and I had the wide open lane, I would just like take my time and just go make the right play. So.
And I think I asked Coach Cooley yesterday what he says to you during practice and just during the week that helps with your confidence, that gets you ready for when your game is called. How much do those talks help you tonight?
It helps me out a lot. Coach been constantly talking to me a lot, and after games and stuff like that, and making sure I'm there mentally and stuff like that. I think a big part of the game for me now is mental, and getting that side down pat is going to help me out in the future.
Al, these are the kind of games and the type of atmospheres that you envision and go forward when you came to DC.
Oh, for sure. That was one of the main reasons I heard, it's a great crowd, great conference, and I heard that, the Fire fans are just one of the best. So this is things I envisioned, things I came here, to play basketball for.
Al, did the driving lanes maybe open up a little bit more in the second half? It looked like, Texas Tech did a good job forcing guys into some tough shots in the first half.
Yeah, we made adjustments at half, and we just told ourselves to be aggressive because we feel like we can make the right plays. We're a veteran group. We just decided to, stop being, I want to say like hesitant about the decisions we were making. We just decided to, put our heads down and make the right decision as a veteran group.
How you turned the corner a couple times with a little extra juice, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Did you sense that in the second half that you just had to be a little more aggressive going to the basket?
Oh yeah, because they were being aggressive on their defense, but you can't shy away. You got to be aggressive just as much as with them, and they gave me a few calls, and I was able to make a few plays out of it.
Ed, realistically, did it take maybe a half to adjust to how intense they are defensively, how physical they are?
Definitely is an adjustment. I've never played against Coach Beard or Coach Adams in that system. It's very disruptive. And, I told the guys at halftime, we're not going to run a lot of plays. We have to play basketball. We may call something, but if that breaks down, let's drive the ball. Let's play off of 2 feet as much as we can. And let's see the second side of the floor because they really do a great job of flooding the midline. And I know I'm talking, a different gibberish to some of you that don't understand the genre of basketball, but they really have 5 guys on one side of the floor. And in order to get it to the second side, you really got to do a lot of work. And I really I think we had maybe 20 to 30 points on the second side of the floor off the initial drive. So it's a credit to the players paying attention to it. It definitely is an adjustment. I mean, I'm glad we don't have to go against that every day. The Big East is just a different animal, and it's not that.
The reason I ask that is you had a couple ball reversals, a couple diagonal passes from Nate out to the wing that got AJ open and off a little bit. He hit some big threes in the second half there. Those didn't seem to be combinations that you were hitting in the first half.
Well, again, we really worked on that in our preparation, and again, it takes not only the coaches some time to adjust, but the players as well. Those guys, those guards are long. Those guards are a little bit bigger than you think when they're on the floor. From the crowd, they may appear like they're 6'1", but they're 6'6", 6'7", with really long arms. So I credit the players. The players were great on that adjustment, and they calm you down in the huddle and yell at you, and that's what families do. They cuss you out in the huddle, which I love that a lot. So, it's all good. It's all good.
What were they doing to limit Nate so much?
They crowded him. They just crowded him, and they went baseline up. Again, another terminology. Again, because the way they play, there's always somebody under the basket off the ball. So he's basically a gate protector. When you have somebody who is like a low post scorer like Nate, who's predominantly a block-to-block guy, it kind of limits what he can do. And that's why the other players were able to get loose so much because there was so much attention on him.
And how does a game like tonight prepare you for what you'll face on Saturday?
I think it's going to prepare us well. They're a very good defensive team. I love their length with their twins. Their guards have been playing outstanding. I don't know if they won today. I hope they did for just for the state of Rhode Island. We need all of our Rhode Island teams to play well. They're very aggressive defensively. We haven't played them in a couple of years. I know my players as well as the staff and I are excited to play in this rivalry game.
What will you tell your team about those kids who haven't played in this game, what that's going to be like?
It's going to be a close game. These games are close every single year. It never disappoints. I think, I appreciate television for changing the game to 2:00, because we're not getting out of this building to midnight. Thank you, schedulers. I do want to say that. Thank you, schedulers. Thank you. But it's going to be another rowdy crowd, and hopefully we can win another close game. That was a great win for the Friars. I appreciate that, man. That was really good. Good job.